very important topic. A topic that affects everybody. So I'm going to be talking about runoff pollution. You may ask, what is runoff pollution? Runoff pollution occurs when it rains and the rainwater on its way to the drain picks up bacteria like pesticides and pet waste that can cause harm to our aquatic lives and also our lives. You may ask, what is a pesticide? Well, a pesticide is a toxin that is used to kill pests, usually when they're trying to mess with farmers' crops. But if it gets into our watershed, then it can poison our fish. Because all of the stuff used in pesticides is all straight up toxins. It's honestly used for plants, and it automatically kills plants. So imagine what it would do to our fish. It poisons them. Another one I'm going to talk about is pet waste. Pet waste is a bacterium. A bacterium is a form of bacteria, meaning pet waste can contain bacteria itself, bacteria and parasites that can cause infections. Like Campylobacteriosis. Campylobacteriosis is a disease that causes diarrhea in humans, like just to a human. It causes diarrhea to them. So imagine if a fish ate that, and then we eat the fish. Then that's basically how the disease spreads. And there's other ways it can spread, but mostly is through consumption, consuming it. It's like a cycle. That the fish consumes it, then you consume it once you eat the fish. Metals like iron and zinc are labeled heavy metals because heavy metals are the label for type of metals that are toxic and poisonous and mostly possibly fatal. So just think about that for a second and think, dang, my health can be at risk right now. So we know that these type of bacterias, pet waste, and pesticides, they can be found anywhere. They can be spreaded anywhere. They can be spreaded by anything. So we should take caution. We need to take caution because the first source is runoff, because it comes in runoff, and then runoff goes into the watershed. It's like a cycle. First coming to the watershed, or first contaminating, second coming to the watershed, third going to the contaminating the watershed as a whole, and then fourth going to the fish consuming it, and then fifth it comes to us. Once we eat seafood, it comes to us. No matter what you do, it's going to come to us. But there's only one way you can stop it. It's by picking up trash, plastics, because plastics can consume, and have, and contain all type of diseases. It can come from anywhere. It can come from plastics like last place. You can't trust plastic because plastic is very untrustable, and it hurts in every different way. It can be made by a different type of substance. It can be contaminated. It can be produced by something, and that can like enter. And some of us, we get our water from the watershed. So how would you like it if I told you that you were drinking pesticide, pet waste, or should I say pet dung, meaning pet poop? You were drinking pet waste, metals, and you were drinking pesticides. Pesticides. Something that is used to kill like plants and weeds and stuff. Or, let me be specific, pests. You're drinking something that is used to kill a rodent. And imagine just knowing that. Imagine knowing you're eating something or drinking something that's very toxic, and it like, you don't know it because you don't feel it. You only start to feel it when you get severely ill, because you will get severely ill if you don't take caution, if you just do it with no care in the world. And you may think, oh no, this water is fresh produced. If it's fresh produced, then it must come from like a stream or a lake or a river, or it can come from our watershed. So meaning it's fresh produced. It's not artificial. So you're saying it's fresh produced, so meaning it's coming from a place where that can be contaminated with runoff. Contaminated with runoff diseases, and all that stuff. So we need to stop these bacteriums from taking over our immune system, or taking over our watershed, taking over our fish. So that's why you should take caution. Also, anything, donate to the fish, to the watershed. Link in the description. Donate. If you can't donate and you don't have the money to, then just do anything what a human does. Pick up trash, participate in trash days, pick up plastic, and don't throw plastic. Don't have no care in the world that, oh my gosh, dude, I don't really care. Care. Feel sympathy. Feel like these people are just like your family member. Think of them as your family member. Think of them as a person. Think of them as someone who would matter to you. We need to help this fish, and we need to help like aquatic life. If we don't want to get sick, then they can't get sick. It has to go both ways. It has to be this cause, and then this won't happen. Like, we don't put plastic and trash and all these pollutants and diseases that are caused by our man-made stuff and on the ground in our watershed. And then we won't get sick, neither will the fish, and we will all be safe, healthy, and our bodies won't be contaminated. We'll be healthy, we'll be good, we'll be Gucci, whatever you want to say. It's all good. All you have to do, you contribute to the cause, you get something out of it. Health, life, anything. And also fish get something out of it. They give you fresh food whenever you eat fish. Then you are not contaminated. Your body's not contaminated. You're not filled with diseases that can cause you different type of effects. So you should be good. You should be great. So it's a win-win cause. It's a win-win cause. Keep that in your mind. Keep that in your mind. Runoff pollution can affect everybody. No matter its direction, no matter where it's at, no matter where it's directed to or it's headed, it can affect everybody. It can be headed to like North Virginia or West Virginia, but it can still lead over here. It can still contaminate humans. It can still do anything. It doesn't disappear. So that's why you should donate to the cause or create a cause. Create a cause. Create a solution. Do something you've never done before. Do something for the environment. Do it for your health. Do it for the fish's health. Do it just to do it. This is why we should prevent runoff pollution. Thank you for letting me sharing fish's experience and what they go through just because you're careless. Thank you for helping you understand and helping you understanding and waking up to the reality. Please try and donate to fish. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.